Duke out there in their home whites, Dayton in their visiting reds. I mentioned the Wright brothers over in Wilbur as they have ties to both Dayton, Ohio and North Carolina. Richardson trying to be disruptive on Robertson, and Dayton's got a 2-0 lead.
Atlantic 10 in offensive rebounding, rebounds per game, and total rebounds, and she's going to be a focal point of the Duke defense. They're going to have to put a body on her and keep her off the offensive glass as Harris launches a three and nails it.
Defensively, good hands. Shot clock at 5. Forced shot. Oh! And nothing but money from Ivy Wolf.
To continue that streak, 4th best in Division I, and there she is, Ivy Wolf, the senior, knocking down the tray. A-10's a solid league with really good coaches. Typically send multiple teams to the NCAA tournament, and there it is. She knows her role and she sticks to it, and Duke's able to switch on the perimeter. They have so much length, they can often switch 1 through 5, at least 1 through 4.
So Wood into the game with Fournier. Wood, seems like every time we see Wood, she's looking pretty good. Sophomore out of Chicago, Jordan Wood. Out there with DeJesus, Richardson, Fournier, and Jackson. Jackson got a 3 earlier, and she'll finish at the bucket. And now Duke trails by just 1. Ricky Harris short on the 3, but her team bailing her out with the rebound. There's Fournier with the pick. Now Fournier behind the back. Look at that handle. Remember, she can dunk too, and what a finish. Can handle the rock. She's got the steal and a little bit whoop, behind the back, charging, and a finish.
Really starting to turn it on. 15 points, 9 rebounds, and she goes coast to coast.
First lead of the game for the Duke Blue Devils. 1 for 3. Akanawa, the 6th woman of the year last year. Fournier, again, strong. That is how you go to the basket. Doesn't matter who starts the game. Duke's going to go 10, 11 deep, and they're going to do it with a purpose. Look at that pass to Wood. You talked about the vision of DeJesus, spot-on pass.
You see, you get back behind the defense, and Jordan Wood is able to sneak in back. Jordan Wood continues to score and be in the right place at the right time.
Wood sliding her feet, gets the block. Fournier cleans it up to Jesus. I remember at an early age, one of my favorite coaches telling me what confidence can do for your game, and Wood is just oozing confidence to Jesus.
Dayton right now switching to man-to-man, and I think we're going to see a little bit of this switching defense tonight. Kanawa launches a long-range shot, but it's Cable with the offensive rebound of Fournier, and she gets another 2.
Lear, who had a broken nose, has got the mask on and gets the bucket.
Those face masks are never fun to play with. They really, they just inhibit your vision a tiny bit. And here we go against the 2-3 zone, and Jordan Wood finds the sweet spot.
Take a little bit off, a lot of adrenaline in that young woman.
But I like how she's demanding the basketball. The freshman is getting some great position down low and demanding the basketball. A nice crafty move on the low block. Tremendous
move from Smith. Basically saying anything you can do, I can do better. Wood, are you kidding me? With the 3. What a amazing breakdown from Debbie Taylor on that game. Spot on. DeJesus with the rebound. Up and in. Another rebound. Offensive rebounds for the Flyers. And they're capitalized off the offensive rebound as Ivy Wolf gets 2. Jackson down to Donovan. Fournier at the foul line. Bank is open, and it's in.
You just look how Duke just hawks the basketball and makes every shot contested and difficult, and that rebound starts the break, and it's Jaden Donovan.
She contested the shot, and she'll finish on the other end. The lead is 14, 3:30 remaining in the first half. It was 5-0 Duke, 8-2, or 5-0 Dayton. They also led 8-2. Fournier with the screen, gets it back, contested. Good defense on the rookie. On 4 of 7 shooting. Thomas, who started the game, back in. Mayer cut off on the baseline, makes a good pass. Around the rim and in is Richardson.
Getting into the paint, if there is one positive in this quarter, they've been able to get to the rim several times. Another turnover by Duke by T. Mayer. We got a 2-on-1 here. Let's see if Dayton can convert, and there they go. And the Blue Devils sloppy with the pass there by T. Mayer. And that leads into this 2-on-1. And Medal finishes the easy layup at the rim.
Show off of it. 2 off offensive rebounds and 2 off a turnover. Comes a push from the Flyers. They do like to run, and it results in an easier bucket there for Lear.
Nice transition. Lear, the backup point guard, but in return, it is Aluche Akanawa. We know how fast she can get down the floor.
Dayton scored 10 in the first and 10 in the second, make it 13. As stepping up for the 3 right there is Medal.
8 seconds on the clock. See if Duke can finish with a bucket here.
Jack Medal with that 2. Akanawa, strong and in, and that'll count. 37-23.
Dayton over, and it's Akanawa with the baseline drive at the buzzer to give the Blue Devils this 14-point lead in Cameron Indoor. 8 and 11 turnovers to own Duke, only 5, and let's see what Duke does here coming out of the timeout. Getting Ashlyn Jackson a nice jumper.
Back court. Good cut. Look at Dayton with the extra effort, and that leads to a bucket for the Flyers.
I like the energy Dayton's come out with in the second half. Forcing some turnovers, getting some extra shots. Ashlyn Jackson's having none of that.
Pretty much everybody on the Duke team can go with it. Jackson dropped back down to Thomas. Thomas misses the first time, blocked the second time. Trying to get big down low. He's got to get out of the lane, and she does.
I love that inbounds play where Fournier does a little duck-in move, and there's Reigan Richardson catching on the wing and taking it to the rack and finishing with the foul. Uses that screen, goes under the screen, gives her a little room, and she kisses.
DeJesus kept it alive. Now she's going to drive using the rim underneath, and what a finish from DeJesus. She's got 8 points.
Vanessa DeJesus, the graduate student, gets the catch and rip, and she finishes the reverse layup.
Akanawa, one speed, fast. Wood, left hand, Wood with 11. DeJesus, I don't think Fournier cares what year they are, though. Fournier underneath and in.
She worked hard for that one.
Both with 11. Jackson also in double figures. DeJesus needs one more bucket to hit double figures. That's a nice clean 3 from deep right there. Fournier with the highest screen. Akanawa for 3. Rebound, Flyers. They're going to push it. That is part of their MO, just like Duke. And they'll hit another 3. Back-to-back 3s from Dayton. Cut the lead to 20, a 6-0 run in the last 33, answered though by Richardson in the corner. Mayer. Fournier, so strong. Fournier with 13.
How she progresses and what she contributes is just going to be so key to, I think, Duke's success this season. And we're starting to heat up from behind long range. The Blue Devils, Aluche Akanawa gets herself a triple.
And Fournier sitting on 13 now as she's still out there for Kara Lawson. Cable slides her feet, but still can't deny Lear.
Wood with 11, Jackson with 10, Richardson with 9.
Somehow kept alive. Wide open player underneath, but why pass it when you can make a 3, and Ivy Wolf does. Who hit the 3 right at the end of the third. Belina rebounded by Akanawa. Taken right back by Wolf. Wolf, good effort, and at the basket. Wolf with a great effort to find Lear. We're off to a decent start here to start the final quarter.
It's Ivy Wolf. She runs the baseline. Does not take her very long to get that shot off. And if you're Coach Tamika Williams-Jeter, that's what you want to see. Your team in a tough environment in Cameron, hanging in there, continuing to execute, but there is the response.
Cable again doing the work defensively. That's how
we compliment you. We say it's okay, but when you're a sophomore, you have a much bigger, higher expectation to get the job done. So there's more pressure on you.
Wood going to get one more run from Kara Lawson. She'll coming in for Cable.
You see the quickness of Alucia Kanawa, and she's
Mayer. Kanawa quickly to the basket, up and in. Kanawa with 11.
We've seen that a bunch of times this year, and when you get a full head of steam, you can grab that handoff in the trail. It's hard to stop, as we see Ivy Wolf still going strong.
Great pass from Kanawa to Richardson. Perhaps no team in the country runs the court better than Duke, and Duke is running away with it.
Davidson came in and won here. They're picked 4th this year, and VCU is always solid. Atlantic 10 is a great conference.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Blocked there by the quick hands of Kanawa. Another good shot, though. Kanawa to Jesus, back to Wood. Wood rolling. Wood doing everything right. Wood 6 for 8 from the floor. She's got 13. Wood just put her hand up, and here comes a new career high for Wood, as Wood's got 15.
Delaney Thomas got better and better as the season went on last year, and just a breakaway layup by Duke. Struggled from the free throw line against Maryland as well. 14 for 28 at Maryland, so just continuing to be a theme for Duke that they're going to have to improve on.
They only lost to a top 20 team in the Maryland Terrapins, longtime rival during their time in the ACC. Kanawa has it blocked there by Madal.
47% is not going to cut it.
Patty Stone couldn't make her free throws, but can get to the hoop and get 2. Good for her. Led by Wood, 8 for 11. Wood just turned it over, and Kara Lawson wasn't happy about it. She's had the game of her life. And Duke will move to 3-1. Final score, Duke 84, Dayton 49.